Part 5, Chapter 13 of the Manxman. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. The Manxman by Sir Hall Caine. Part 5, Chapter 13. A man in a gig came driving a long-horned cow in front of him. Driver, horse, gig and cow were like animated shapes of dust, but Pete recognised them. "Is it yourself, Cæsar? So you're for selling old Horny?" "Grieved my heart I am to do it, sir. Many a good glass of milk she has given to me and mine," and Cæsar was ready to weep. "Going falling in fits, isn't she, Cæsar?" Hush, man," said Cæsar, looking about. "A good cow, very, but down twice since I left home this morning." "I'd give a bad sixpence to see Cæsar selling that cow," thought Pete. 3 men were bargaining over a horse. 2 were selling, the third, it was Black Tom, was buying. "Rising 5 years, sir, sired by Mahomet." "Oh, I've got the papers to prove it," said one of the 2. "What, man? 5?" shouted Black Tom down the horse's open mouth. "She'll never see 8 the longest day she lives." "No use to saving the man," said the other dealer, speaking in Manx. "She's 16. 'Low she's 9, anyway." "Fair play, boys. Spake English before a poor fellow," said Black Tom with a snort. "This brother of mine 'lows she's 7, said the first of the 2. "You thundering liar," said Black Tom in Manx. "He says she's 16." "Dealing ponies, then?" asked Pete. "Anything, sir, anything. Buying for farmers up Lonan way," said Black Tom. "Come on," said Pete. "Here's Cæsar with a long-horned cow." They found the good man tethering a white, long-horned cow to the wheel of the tipped-up gig. "How do, Cæsar? And how much for the longhorn?" said Black Tom. "Oh, look at the base, Mr. Quilliam. Examine her for yourself," said Cæsar. "Middling fair ewer, good quarter, 5 calves. Is it 5, Cæsar?" said Black Tom, holding one of the long horns. "3, sir, and calving again for February." "No milk fever?" "No." "Kicks a bit of milking?" "Never." "Fits? Ever had fits, Cæsar?" opening wide one of the cow's eyes. "Have you known me these years for a dacent man, Mr. Quilliam?" began Cæsar in an injured tone. "Well, what's the figure?" £14, sir, and she'll take the road before I'll go home with £1 less." 14? What? 10. I'll give you 10, not a penny more." "Good day to you, Mr. Quilliam," said Cæsar. Then, as if by an afterthought, "You're an old friend of mine, Thomas. A very old friend, Tom. I'll split you the difference." "Break a straw on it," said Black Tom, and the transaction was complete. "I've had a clane strike here. The base is worth 15, chuckled Black Tom in Pete's ear as he drove the cow into a shed beyond. "I must be buying another cow in place of poor old Horny," whispered Cæsar as he dived into the cattle stand. "Strike up, Jackie," shouted Pete. "West of the mine, the day being fine, the tide against us veering." 10 minutes later, Pete heard a fearful clamour, which drowned the noise that he himself was making. Within the shed the confusion of tongues was terrific. "What's this at all?" he asked, crushing through with an honest face. "The man's cow has fits," cried Black Tom. "I'll have my money back. The old psalm-singing Tommy Noddy. Did he think he was lifting the collection? My money, my 12 golden pounds." If Black Tom had not been as bald as a bladder, he would have torn his hair in his mortification, but Pete pacified him. "Cæsar is looking for another cow. Sell him his own back again. Impossible? Who says it's impossible? Cut off her long horns, and he'll never be knowing her from her grandmother." Then Pete made up to Cæsar and said, "Tom's got a mailie, a hornless cow to sell, and it's the very thing you're wanting." "Is she a good mailie?" asked Cæsar. 10 quarts either end of the day, Cæsar, and 15 pounds of butter a week," said Pete. "Where's the base, sir?" said Cæsar. They met Black Tom leading a hornless white cow from the shed to the green. "Are you coming together, Peter?" he said cheerfully. Cæsar eyed the cow doubtfully for a moment, and then said briskly, "What's the price of the mailie, Mr. Quilliam?" "Oh, look at the base first, Mr. Cregeen. Examine her for yourself, sir." "Yes, yes, well, yes. A middling good base enough. 4 calves, Thomas?" "2, sir, and calves again for January. 24 quarts of new milk every day of life, and butter fit to burst the churn for you. No fever at all? No fits? No? Oh, have you known me these teens of years, Mr. Cregeen? Well, what do you say? £11 for the cow, Tom? 13, Cæsar, and if you warn an old friend. Hold your hand, Mr. Quilliam. I'm not a man when I've got a bargain. Manx notes or the dust, Thomas? Gould? Here you are, then 1, 2, 3, 4, giving the cow another searching glance across his shoulder. It's wonderful, though, the straight she's like old Horny. 5, 6, 7, in colour and size, I mean. 8, 9, 10, and if she want a maley cow, now 11, 12, the money hanging from his thumb. Will that be enough, Mr. Quilliam? No? Half a one, then. Oh, you're hard, Tom. 13. Having paid the last pound, Cæsar stood a moment contemplating his purchase, and then said doubtfully, "Well, if I hadn't... Grannie will be saying it's the same base back." The cow began to reel. "Yes, and it... No, surely. A maley for all." The cow fell. "It's got the same fits anyway," cried Cæsar, and then he rushed to the cow's head. "It is the same base. The horns are going cutting off at her." "My money back. Give me my money back. My 13 yellow sovereigns. The sweat of my brow," he cried. "Oh, no," said Black Tom. "There's no money giving back at all. If the cow was good enough for you to sell, she's good enough for you to buy," and he turned on his heel with a laugh of triumph. Cæsar was choking with vexation. "Never mind, sir," said Pete. "If Tom has taken a main advantage of you, it'll be all set right at the judgment. You've that satisfaction anyway." "Have I? No, I haven't," said Cæsar from between his teeth. "The man's clever. He'll get himself converted before he comes to die, and then there'll not be a word about cutting the horns off my cow." "Strike up, Jackie," shouted Pete. "Hail, Isle of Man, swate ocean land, I love thy sea-girt border." End of Part 5, Chapter 13.